Wisconsin Congressman Mike Gallagher, a U.S. Marine veteran, served in Iraq, now serves on the Armed Services Committee. Congressman, great to have you with us. What's your reaction to what we heard and didn't hear from the president today about this meeting?
Well, I think it's a big missed opportunity to press Xi publicly on his intentions with respect to Taiwan, as well as get them to commit to full transparency when it comes to a coronavirus origins investigation that still needs to happen so that we can prevent future pandemic. And I can't help but think that the Biden administration remains committed to this incoherent approach of, on the one hand, we can cooperate with the Chinese Communist Party when it comes to climate change, when it comes to stability on the Korean Peninsula, but on the other hand, we're going to compete very aggressively. You can't really segment off different parts of our relationship like that, and I think it lulls us into a false sense of security, particularly at a moment when Xi Jinping is preparing his populace for war. If you read anything he said in recent weeks, particularly as he secured a third term, I fear that a confrontation over Taiwan is increasingly likely, not just within the next 5 years, but perhaps within the next 2 years.
And you have talked about, obviously there's so much that was left off the table here, and it's quite clear that the president wanted to be very careful in this conversation, not to say anything that would provoke. That was his choice. That's how he went about this. You believe that we need to do something now in terms of defending Taiwan in a more substantive way. And you've written about using missiles based in Taiwan as a way to do that, since it would take a very long time to ramp up aircraft carriers and the kind of things that we have fallen so behind on. Explain.
Well, the lesson of Ukraine is that you need to arm your partners and allies before the shooting starts. It gives you your best chance of actually avoiding war in the first place. We need to take advantage of the fact that we're no longer bound by something called the INF Treaty, which limited the development and deployment of key weapon systems, to really start to complicate things for the Chinese military. It starts on Taiwan itself. We have $14 billion worth of backlogged foreign military sales items that have been approved but not delivered. We need to clear that backlog as soon as possible. We need to rebuild our defense industrial base for key munition systems. There's a lot of things we can do, but we need to get to work now with a sense of urgency.
Congressman, before I let you go, you believe we need to ban TikTok. Can you quickly tell me why?
Because the Chinese Communist Party controls ByteDance, which owns TikTok. So by extension, the Chinese Communist Party is controlling the algorithms that are addicting all your children and sucking up your data, and they can use it to track your location. It is a threat to American national security.
Yeah, there's a million different avenues that, or several, I should say, very clear avenues that China is doing to dominate us. And that is just one of them. And these other issues, obviously, are the other, military and the like. So, Congressman, thank you very much. Good to have you with us today. Hope we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.